Morning. The subject of the session today is actually hashtag blijven in uw kot. It's been, it's our 5th week this week that we have to stay in our houses. And I think, or I feel that it is very important to not only stay in our house, but try to connect with our bodies. So to stay in our body and to really feel who we are, what we stand for, and to not lose that in this time is quite challenging. So that's what the session is about today. I again have the privilege of doing it within my garden. If you too have that privilege to be outside with or without a mat, please do so. It really feels good to just be outside and enjoy this session and this nice weather. Okay, we're gonna start as we do almost every week in Tadasana, in mountain pose. So try to feel your entire feet underneath you. Try to really feel the ground or the floor or wherever you are underneath those feet. Feel that with your entire or with the total platform of your soles. Close your eyes, relax the shoulders down. Open up the arms and think about something today you really love about yourself. It can be something super small, it can be a very long list, it can be hard to think about, it doesn't matter, just try to think about something small or big that you like about yourself. If you have a long list, welcome that. That's really cool. Congratulations. Means that your self-love is big and that's important. On an inhale, we're going to come up. Really stretch it out as you just jumped out of the bed. Stretch it out. And on an exhale, we are going to go immediately down. If you need some support for your hands, please take something. It can be a chair, it can be a table. Don't use your pet for that. On an inhale, we're going to come halfway up with airplane arms. We're going to exhale, come down. Inhale all the way up. If you can, stand on the tip of your feet. If you can't do that, no problem. Then make sure that you keep your entire feet on the floor. And when you breathe out, you come all the way down again. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, all the way up. We're gonna do that again. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Really focus on the shoulders, on relaxing the shoulders in this. Breathe out. Breathe in, come all the way up. Now we're going to do that again, but in your own tempo. So really try to feel what happens in your body. Slow down the breathing. Come all the way up. Try to really stretch all the corners of your body. Go ahead. Try to feel what is good. Try to do what feels good. It's really important. Stay yourself. Don't try to overdo anything. Okay, so now we're ready. Normally you're already a bit hot, which is cool. You're gonna stand on the top of your mat. Again, in Tadasana pose. So in mountain pose, you're gonna breathe in all the way up. Breathe out, come down. You breathe in where you are. And breathe out, come into a downward facing dog. Stay here for a minute. really try to focus on what is happening in this downward facing dog. First of all, really push those hands into your mat so your bum comes up. If you on the first time you cannot get your heels in the floor, don't matter. Stand on the tips of your feet and really stretch it out, and then come down on a very slow pace. Stay here, relax your shoulders. When you breathe in, you're going to step your right foot to the front of your mat, in between your hands. And with your left foot, you can make a decision. Either you stay here in a high lunge, or you bring your knee to the floor. Depends on where you are today and how your body is feeling. If you're here, on an inhale, you come up. Try to really find the balance. It's okay to be shaky. It's okay to feel your muscles. It's your body thanking you for giving it some energy. Then place your hands in Namaskar. And on an inhale, stretch the hands again. You don't have to look up. Look straight forward. Relax the shoulders. And then again, like last week, we were going to take our beach ball and we're going to go sideways. So first to the right. Try to keep your balance. You're probably going to shake some more. Doesn't matter. Breathe in. Come to the center. Breathe out the other way. Breathe in, center. Breathe out the other way. Breathe in and out. Really try to feel the stretch in the side of your body. And focus on the relaxing of the shoulders. We're going to do one more time each side. And then we'll meet again in the center. When you breathe out, bring your hands to the sides. And then place your back foot 45 degrees. And we will immediately come into Warrior 2. Like we did last week as well, or the week before. Try to make sure that your hands are in a horizontal line. Look past your middle finger. Really focus on that. Try to remember what it is you love about yourself. Tell yourself again. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Keep breathing. And then on an inhale, you're going to place our left hand on our thighs and we're going to look up. Reversed warrior or peaceful warrior. Breathe out and breathe in. Come into a triangle pose. So place your elbow on your knee and stretch it out. When you breathe out, come all the way down. So place your hands next to your foot. Come into a high plank pose. Stay here, stay in that plank. Make sure it is an actual plank, don't go this or that. Really focus on strengthening your body. If you want to, you can loosen the ankles here. Really bump front and back. Your body is going to start to shake, welcome it. And then when you breathe out, you either come a bit down, but stay off the floor, or come all the way down on your mat. And when you breathe in, you come up, either in cobra or in upward facing dog. If you're in cobra, you're going to be here. Upward facing dog, you will be here. Be careful for the back. And when you breathe out, we meet again in downward facing dog. Now we will do the exact same series, but on the other side. So when you breathe in, step your left foot forward. Keep your right foot in line with the mat. Come up. If you feel shaky, it's not an issue. I feel shaky as well. It's morning, so it's normal. Try to adjust your body and really try to focus on that line, as if there's an invisible line in the middle of your mat and you have to place your feet on that line. Really focus on that. First ground yourself, and then when you breathe in, we're going to place our hands in Namasté. Breathe out. Breathe in, stretch it out. Relax the shoulders down. Then breathe out. Go to one side. Take that beach ball over your head. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe in, center. Out to the right. Breathe in, center. Breathe out to the left. Breathe in, center. One more time. Out. And in. Out. And in. And when you breathe out, really slowly place your hands to the sides. Relax the shoulders down again. Put your foot in 45 degrees and come into your warrior two pose. Really stretch out those arms. Make sure your shoulders go down. And then look to the front. And look past your middle finger. And again, remember why you love yourself, what it is that makes you feel good. Then you breathe in, come into reversed warrior. So you can either be here, you can be lower. You will even have people who go like this. It's also fine, as long as you stay true to yourself. Breathe out. Come into a reverse triangle. Really try to make this one line from the top of your hands to your feet. Stretch. Relax the shoulders. And then when you breathe out, you come back. Step your right foot next to the other one and go into your high plank. Stay here. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Welcome the shaky. It's still morning, we can take this. When you breathe out, you lower either all the way to your belly or halfway. When you breathe in, come into an upward facing dog or into a cobra. And really try to look to the sky. And breathe out to downward facing dog. And when you're here, thank yourself for being here today. You're doing good. You're already halfway. And then when you breathe out, you're going to come into all fours. So place your knees underneath the hip joints and your hands underneath the shoulders. And if possible, and I really stress the if, try to turn your elbows to the outside. Really make sure, or it will help you relax the shoulders. Then on an inhale, we're going to make our backs as hollow as possible and really look up to the sky. And then exhale, reverse, and try to really push the belly button towards your spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, the other way. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, you're going to come into a neutral spine. And for the people who have put their feet flat on the floor, it's fine. But now, push your toes into the floor and lift the knees. Stay in the same position, but lift the knees. If it's not possible, just stay on the floor. If it is and you start to shake, welcome that. It's the prana, the oxygen, the energy flowing through your body. We're staying here for 3, 2, 1, and we come down. And place your toes next to each other and go sit on your heels. Place your forehead onto the mat. If that doesn't work for you, take a book or a towel or anything to really lift the ground to your head. And if you do that, also place your hands next to your feet. And now you've created your private little love cave. So just breathe. You're gonna breathe 3 times in and out. And really try to relax your body even more with each breath you take. And on the next inhale, you will place your hands underneath the shoulders and slowly come up. Really do that slowly with your head being the last thing that comes up. You're gonna exhale where you are and then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And really try to do it in one flow, one breath. Try to really feel what is happening in your body. How does it feel when you stretch? And then we are going to come on our backs. Because we have put a lot of stress into our spine and into our upper body. So now it's really necessary to try to compensate for that and do some exercises which really compensate. So place your feet as close to your bottom as you can. Place your hands next to your hips. And on an inhale, we are going to tighten the pelvic floor and bump the hips up. If that is already a challenge for you, then stay here. If you want a bigger challenge, step your feet even closer take your ankles with your hands and really force the hips even higher. And breathe. Try to really breathe into your belly. And then to come out of the pose, we are going to exhale and first relax the shoulders and then slowly, vertebrae per vertebrae, we come back. Place your knees onto your chest and hug yourself. Really hug yourself. Close your eyes. If you can, bring your nose to your knees to really fall into a little bowl. And then relax. And again, bring your knees to your chest. Place your hands on your knees and stretch your arms. And like this, make little circles to really massage your lower back. And then reverse the circles. And place your feet on your mat. Put your arms wide as if you would do in a warrior two pose. Breathe out. Bring your knees again to your chest. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, you're gonna bump your knees to the right as far as you can go. Don't take it too far. If you cannot reach the floor, so be it. If you want an even further stretch, then look to the left. Breathe in. Come back to center. Breathe out. Take it to the other side. Really feel the flexing in your spine. Then breathe in. Come back to center. Breathe out. Hug yourself. And then when you breathe in, you come back to a comfortable seat of your choice. I know I stress that every time in every lesson, but it's really important that you do not overdo yourself. If a cross-legged position is not a comfortable seat for you, then that is not an issue. Really make sure that you are in a comfortable seat of your own choice. And if you're there, you're gonna breathe in, stretch like you did at the beginning of this class. And then when you breathe out, you're going to try to come forward as far as you can go again. Here, same rule applies. If you cannot reach the floor, it doesn't matter. Place your hands on some books or a yoga block or anything you have to bring the floor closer to you. And place your head between your arms. Breathe in and out. And with every exhale you take, you sink a little deeper into the pose. And when you breathe in, you come back all the way up. And breathe out. Breathe in again. Stretch. clasp your fingers and let your palms face the sky. Really stretch it out. Relax the shoulders. And breathe out. Come into Namaskar. With your hands in your prayer position. Breathe in. Bring your chest to your thumbs. Breathe out. Bow your head. Breathe in again where you are. And breathe out. Mr. Bagel agrees. You guys did really well.